So do-it-yourself, especially in wall art, doesn't mean that it has to look cheesy. In fact, it's one of the elements in a home where you can get away with just about anything and it looks like $1,000,000, literally. I like the use of, for instance, shadow boxes. They are frames that have a deeper interior so that you can do things like putting on a really beautiful brooch and framing those. I love antique brooches that you would find at a garage sale, or something like a piece of jewelry or collector's item. Some people collect coins, some people buttons, different things, like even bottle caps you can turn into artwork. I love using shadow boxes for just that reason. Fabric is another thing that's really graphic and looks amazing on anybody's wall. So if you have maybe a yard left over of fabric that you used to recover a chair, or let's say you had bedding or a pillow that just has seen its better days and now is worn out, and instead of throwing it out, cut a piece out, and then even if it's frayed, it has that kind of like shabby chic or vintage look. Frame it in a really inexpensive frame, and then you're done. Also, another thing that you can use as wall art are tapestries. You can hang your fabric or even a rug as your wall art, and maybe the rug you don't want to use anymore as a rug, you want to give it new life. Hang it as your wall art. There's so many different ways to add accents to your walls that you really don't have to spend a ton of money. Always think of something that's really personal to you, and it'll make your space feel unique, and it'll also be inexpensive, and it's a really cool weekend project.